Welcome to For Foundations Fitness. In an industry built on sleazy sales tactics and get fit quick schemes, this is your refuge for real results. Today is going to be part 2 in a short series that I am calling Why You Don't Work Out, talking about why people skip their fitness even though they know better, because the reality is that most people who don't work out and don't eat healthy know that they should, but still don't. So we're going to talk about all of the reasons why. Today, we're going to be talking about I don't have enough time. Okay, this is the most deceptive of all excuses. And yes, it falls into the category of an excuse, not a legitimate reason. And it's deceptive because it simultaneously sounds like a legitimate reason, but upon examination is actually the most bullshit reason. Okay, I don't have enough time implies that it's not a weakness of willpower or discipline that prevents you from training, because look how strong-willed and disciplined you are when it comes to other factors in your life, right? You are so strong-willed and so disciplined, just taking so much responsibility onto your shoulders that you don't have enough time left to work out, and if only there were more hours in a day, you would be exercising consistently. Okay, first of all, let's get the framing right. You are not spending the time that you are allocating towards exercise. You are investing that time. That investment pays off in both quantity and quality of time in the future. This means that not only are you going to live longer, but you're also going to be able to remain physically and mentally engaged and active for much longer than you otherwise would, which is all the more important if you live in a country like mine where young people are making up a smaller and smaller percentage of the population, right? I feel like when my generation gets old, we are going to have to take care of our damn selves. So if you haven't already started making this investment into your health, seriously consider getting started now. So that's first of all, right? That's the first point. You're not spending the time that you allocate towards your exercise. You are investing that time into your future. Second point, there are 168 hours in a week. Okay, it takes 3 hours per week. That's 3 one-hour sessions per week to do a basic training routine. Okay, let's be a little more fair, a little more realistic. Let's say you're like the average person, except that you actually get good sleep. So that's 8 hours a day spent sleeping and 8 hours a day, 5 days a week spent working, we'll say. And then we'll say 6 hours per week for the training routine, because realistically you have to travel to the gym and get changed and all that stuff and travel back. That's still, if my math is right, 66 hours per week that you have remaining to do whatever the else you want to do with your life. Now, if you just didn't know that a solid training routine only takes 3 hours per week, that's fine. If you thought, like many people do, because the false bravado that permeates fitness culture has convinced you that you have to be this unparalleled, hardcore human of, excessive drive and discipline, and spend all of your free time in the gym and be part of team no days off in order to achieve your best results, then you can be forgiven. Okay, it's a common misconception, but it's simply not true. You don't have to train like a pro athlete or a bodybuilder. You do not have to have fitness consume your entire life in order to see your best results. In fact, I'd argue that you are less likely to see your best results if you embrace that mentality. Okay, the reality is 3 one-hour sessions per week is enough for anyone to see amazing results. Don't believe me? Shoot me a DM or an email, link in the description, to purchase one of my foundational training programs. Okay, I'll send you the program, read it, do what it says, get back to me in 2 or 3 months, because I love telling people I told you so. And in the meantime, like and follow for more honest training and nutrition talk, and I'll see you guys in the next video in this series.